And today I've just gone for a pickup at the Good Earth Knightsbridge, and I got the package right here, so the goods are in here, and it cost me quite a bit. I got 3 items which cost me £38, and what I got was I got some chicken skewers with peanut sauce, egg fried rice, and some chicken and black bean sauce, and I'm going to be reviewing it. This is a very popular Chinese shop based in Knightsbridge, southwest London, and good impressions, because look at this packaging, man. Look at this packaging. You don't get, look at that Velcro. I'm keeping this bag. Look at the inside of it, keeping the food warm and all of that good stuff. Yeah, online they've got some very good reviews, and I have been here before a very long time ago, so I'm just hoping it's still good. Egg fried rice, this is how it comes packaged. So look, they seal it up very well. Chicken and black bean sauce came in some similar packaging, fresh, piping hot. And then we got the chicken skewers packaging with the peanut sauce packaging. So I'm starving, so I'm gonna get straight into this right now. So have a good look at it. That's what the chicken skewers look like. Perfectly charred, man. Looking good. Gonna dip a bit of the sauce in there. Look at that, man. Tastes good. That first bite was a bit too crunchy at the top, but that can happen, so we're gonna have a second go. That's better. Let's get a bit of chicken by itself, so it can be accurate. So I'm not too sure what they season the chicken with, but what I will say is, first of all, it's cooked well, but the inside's nice and white. That's what I like to see. The top part's a little bit dry, but when you make your way down, it's a lot more succulent, and I prefer that part. Flavor's got kind of a sweet flavor to it, and it's got like a light ginger to it. Not a lot, nothing very noticeable, but then again, I'm very good with spices, which blends very well with the peanut sauce. So the peanut sauce, I'm getting a little bit of ginger as well in there, and obviously peanut, and it tastes kind of sweet, and I feel like there is a little bit of oil in there as well. Close look at the chicken dipped in the sauce. I think it definitely has ginger and garlic in there, like the little crushed up pieces, but I reckon it's also got crushed up pieces of peanuts in there. But it doesn't taste, but I'm not getting a crunch from it, so the peanuts obviously cooked down very well and it's softened up while it's been cooked. And I'm not usually a big fan of sauces, but when I do have sauce, peanut sauce is definitely one of the types of sauces that I have an exception for. Gave me chopsticks. I don't eat with chopsticks, man. Alright, cool, so I'm back. Got the spoon. That was pretty annoying. Alright, so first we're gonna try some of the rice. So you can see the rice is it's very white. So when it comes to Chinese, you get 2 different types of rice. So you can get the rice that's quite brown and the rice that's white. I usually prefer the browned one, but quite a lot of people prefer this type. So I'm gonna have a quick taste of the rice and see. Get a bit of egg as well. It's got some spring onion in there as well. I haven't eaten rice in so long. The best way to describe the rice is, it hasn't got a lot of flavor going on. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's very lightly salted, and I'm not getting a lot of oil from it, which is a good thing, especially for, you know, people who might be, you know, diabetic or suffer with high cholesterol or blood sugar. Overkill. They definitely haven't gone overkill on the flavors and the oils, which is a good thing. But it does taste a little bit bland. But this is the type of rice you definitely have to eat with something. Whereas when you usually get like the brown types that have a lot more, I think they put a bit more soy sauce maybe in it, or is it oyster sauce? I'm not too sure. That's a lot more seasoned, bit more of a salty flavor to it, and you could easily eat that by itself, especially if it's got, you know, like chicken, shrimp, whatever inside. So that's what I'd say. This is the main event really now. This is what makes the whole entire meal. We've got the chicken in black bean sauce, and that does look beautiful, man. Look, if you look in there, you know, you can see the greens, the red onion, the white onion, and the peppers. Those little red peppers are my favorite. These ones here, which I can actually eat on its own. So we're gonna try each individual piece of the black bean sauce. So we'll try it first. I'm not too sure what the name of these are, which is bad. I'm gonna try the greens. Greens are good, man. Good, getting a lot of flavor from the black bean sauce as well. Onions, good fresh onions. Peppers, yeah, peppers. Nice red peppers. Bit of red onion there. Lovely. I can't say the moment we've all been waiting for. It's definitely the moment I've been waiting for, because I love my chicken. So we'll get a good look at this chicken. Perfect, got a bit of peppers on the bottom as well. So that's what the chicken looks like. I'm gonna try some. It's very good, man. Very good. Some people prefer beef and black bean sauce. I'm more of a chicken man. So unfortunately I can't review that. Just messed up my trousers. I'm trying to show you guys the inside of the chicken. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what the inside of the chicken looks like. And then we'll have a bit of the rice with the chicken and the black bean sauce and some peppers and everything in there as well. Just to see if we could bring a bit more life to the rice. So there we go, we've got a bit of rice and some black bean sauce. Massive difference. But again, I'm not overwhelmed by the flavors, but I feel like it's a perfect amount of flavor. Alright, so now let's try a little bit of the rice with some meat, veg, chicken and black bean sauce. So I'm going to put some chicken on there, bit of sauce, bit of veg. Just try and get as much veg in there as possible. So a bit of the chicken, a bit of the pepper and some veg. The gravy on the rice, it is beautiful, guys. Look at that. The best way I can describe this food is it tastes like real food. You know, it doesn't feel like, it just tastes like real food. It doesn't feel like I'm eating something that's been processed too much. I don't feel like it's got a lot of MSG in it. It just tastes like authentic, real Chinese food. And sometimes the authentic, you don't enjoy it as much. For example, well, with pizzas, I don't like proper Italian style pizzas. I prefer like the fake Pizza Hut, Domino's type pizzas. So it's kind of a similar situation to that. But this is easily my favorite Chinese shop. So anyway, let's get into the ratings. The satay chicken and the peanut sauce, I thought it was a very good starter, to be honest. Crisp on the outside, particularly towards the top of the satay chicken, but as you got down lower, even though it was still crisp, it was a lot more soft and succulent. So I enjoyed it the further I got down it. And the peanut sauce was amazing as well. Obviously complemented the satay chicken perfectly. That's why it's one of the Chinese's signature specialities, and you can see why I really enjoyed that one. And I'm gonna give that starter I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because it's quite healthy and it was tasty as well. So I want to encourage you guys to try that as well. So moving on to the rice on its own. So like I said while I was eating it, the rice on its own, it was a little bit bland, I'm gonna be honest. I probably could have got away with getting the boiled rice. That's probably how bland it was. But what I did like about the rice is it had spring onions in there. I do like rice with spring onions. The egg was good, but I kind of like the fact it was bland. I kind of like the fact that it didn't have too much flavors in it as well, because that means that you're not eating a lot of processed crap. So that's always a good sign. So bad for eating on its own, but good for health purposes as well. So yeah, overall, the rice I would give a 6.5 out of 10. It's a weird one because I have to be honest, flavor wise, taste wise, 6.5 out of 10. I have to be honest. Moving on to the black bean sauce, the chicken and black bean sauce was very nice. The vegetables that was in it as well complemented it very well. The sauce was absorbed into the vegetables, and obviously the chicken as well, very well flavored. Surprisingly, the vegetables probably held a little bit more flavor than the chicken, but that's always a good thing because that would encourage you to eat your greens. Very good. It actually brought the rice to life, and I think that's what authentic Chinese is. I think their egg fried rice isn't supposed to be the main part of it. It's supposed to go with something, and it went with it very well. So I'll give the chicken and black bean sauce a 8.5 out of 10. Perfect, no flaws, but it's just that I'm a man that likes a little bit of spice, and maybe I'm a bit too used to spice. But even when I was having the small little chilies and I didn't get any spice, if there was a bit more spice in that would have been a 9.5 out of 10 for me. Collectively, the rice and the chicken and black bean sauce, easily a 9 out of 10. So amazing. I'm satisfied. I ended up eating a little bit more than I wanted, but the reason I know that this is authentic Chinese food and there's not a lot of crap in it is because I'm not feeling a slump. I've still got energy to get back to work, and that's what counts.